Hi everybody. I was asked about my editing software and kind of how I set up videos. So this video is on the topic of how I edit video. All right. First things first is I shoot all of my images with my GoPro Hero 8 Black. That's what I'm holding right now, and it works great. I love it. It's not the most expensive thing on the planet. It makes me very happy. I think I paid around $300 for it on Amazon. I bought all of my stuff from Amazon, and it works really, really well. So what I bought is this little kit here. All right, so the box I bought secondarily, and then I bought a little accessory kit for GoPro things. It comes with like a little chest harness and a tripod and an extension you can put on top of that, or just use separately as a selfie stick. The selfie stick works great. I've got here a little clamp you can clamp onto anything you want, mount the GoPro to it, something to tighten everything down with. A wrist mount. Now this is a head mount. It also came with a wrist mount. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff than this. This is just the main kit that I like to keep around. Like I had an old white microfiber I keep. I've got a little micro SD converter that I keep in here. A little knife that I've got in here for cutting stuff up in this when I need to. And keep an extra battery pack that was nicely donated to me by Pearson that you can hook straight up to the GoPro and run everything straight off of there. I've got, random other little accessories in here, stuff that you just never know if you'll need it or not. Just handy little stuff to have around. And I carry that with me wherever I go, especially if I'm doing something outdoorsy. And again, let me just say, like, I have whole bags full of other little accessories that came with the accessory kit that I purchased. So the little accessory kit that was not much money comes with a lot of stuff. All right, a lot of stuff. So how do I edit my video? Well, the first thing is I take the video off the camera. I just take the camera and I plug it, straight into my computer and take the images off of that, and I drop those onto a folder in my hard drive, a partition of my hard drive that is literally the sorting folder. Okay, drop it in there. So I've got the files that are going to be part of the video. I have those there, and I take those and I drop them straight into my movie maker. Now this is an old Windows program, Windows Movie Maker. The file or the prompt looks just like this right here. This is the one you want. And the reason I use this is because it has like all of the options imaginable. You can do just anything to video. Audio, you can add narrations, you can add special audio to it, you can add all sorts of stuff. It's very handy. And man, it's very easy to use. So you can save the whole process of making the video. You can save the video in multiple formats. Just anything you want. Like all this stuff up here is just so handy. So you can add other video, you can add narrations, add pictures inside, captions, what have you. It's just such an easy task. So this allows me to do all the editing I need on a free program. And getting a hold of this program is not the easiest thing anymore. And I'll post a link to a YouTube video in the description that will explain how to get this old program that Microsoft no longer releases. Okay, I don't know why they quit releasing it. My guess is, well, I don't know why. You can look it up for yourself. So there's a newer version that Microsoft uses, and I'm here to tell you, it is not this good. All right. So how do I edit the video? Now, what I will do, let's see, what all do we have here? Go ahead now. Like that's, I didn't turn anything on. It's just rolling. Oh, okay. So this is me talking to a friend of mine about how to edit video in this program. So I'm just going to remove that. So all I got to do to get this out of there is right click on it and remove it. That's easy enough. Now then, here's a video that John David and I shot today about a little present I got him. His sister's in school right now, and she got a bunch of neat stuff, and he was feeling a little bit left out. So I bought him a little toy, basically. So let's see. All right, John David, have a seat. It's right here. What do you have? Talk where we can hear you.
I got the Easter egg Ryan toy.
A Ryan Easter egg toy. Okay.
And something is inside.
All right, so that's interesting, but it's somewhat not usable. So let's see. So we'll start it right there. All right. So how do I start it there? Well, I'm going to go up to Edit. All right. I'm going to go up to Edit here in my tools, and I'm going to click on Edit. And what that does is it gives me some tools. It says Split, Trim, Set Start Point, Set End Point. I'd like for that to be my start point, so I'm just going to hit, boom, Set Start Point right there. So now when I play the video, all right, John David, have a seat. It's right here. What do you have? Talk where we can hear you.
I got the Easter egg Ryan toy.
A Ryan Easter egg toy. This is my intro. All right, I have this literally saved as my intro here as a Movie Maker file. And what I found is that I had a corruption when I moved some stuff around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove that and drop back in what's supposed to be there. It's just a video file, but I note that my background music now isn't correct length. It doesn't go to the end. So I'm just going to right click and hit remove that. And the music that I use on this, I believe, is this one here. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's the one. All right, and I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to drop it right at the beginning. And there it is. So now, when I hit play, and if you look at this, it's got a little area where nothing's really happening. I can go to that point. All right, go to that point in the music, go to music options at the top, and hit set start point right there. So now when I hit play, it starts right up. All right, I don't really want to have, did you hear? Okay, I got a little visitor here. Come here, boy. Oh, it's a hard life. So I feel like this goes on a little too long, and if you listen, you can hear John Davis say bye-bye at the end. All right, if you look, there's still little bumps. Oops, hang on. Still bumps down in the bottom of this, which means there's still audio. So I can click on that and go up to music volume. Make sure I'm in video tools and go to volume. That's interesting, I never noticed that. So I can go, nope, don't push buttons, Bubba. It says music volume, or if you go to, come on now, son. I'm gonna have to get rid of this boy. He's not interested in helping. Okay, let me go get rid of the young man. And back again. All right, so you can see that there are little bumps in this. So clearly it still has audio. So I can click on that and go to video editing tools and go to volume, and I can turn that off. So that basically mutes it. So now, no audio, okay, no background audio. It's just the music itself. And I feel like that might be a little bit long. It's 14 seconds of intro. Maybe a little bit long. We'll see how I feel about it, and I can always edit that up however the heck I want. All right, so that should save the intro portion of this. So what I'm going to do is I would like to put an outro in that also. And I was going to use this video, I think. Let's... I was going to use that, and let's just see what happens. Let's see if I can drop it in, and let's go back into the music options, and we'll take it to the end here where this ends, and I'll go ahead and put set endpoint, and you can see it makes that go away. So that's going to be my outro, and the music I always use on my outro is this Dawn here. And let me explain how I get the outro music. A lot of these music files are copyrighted. But what you can do is you can go to YouTube and type in uncopyrighted music. Non-copyrighted music, I guess is what this is going to be called. And it'll bring up a whole variety. Or alternatively, you can go to your videos, if the computer works, your channel. I can bring up a video. Hopefully. There we go, pause. I can go down here to edit. Hopefully. The internet's very slow today. And on this, I can go to editor over here. It's working. And it brings up a YouTube specific editor. It looks like this. And this is not terrible. I just don't find it's as functional as what I like. But in it, I can go down here where it's got a little sound file thing and hit add audio. And what it does is it brings up a whole monster list of songs, holy cow, that are all uncopyrighted and free. And like it tells you kind of what they are, and you could pick one, right? Like let's find one that might be interesting. Let's see, Bright, okay? So there is Merkaba by Jesse Gallagher, Ambient, Bright, and I can go in here and play that. You can hear it. Interesting. Nothing I'm really looking for. If I want to, I think I can go up here and click rock. Hit search, and it brings up all these songs. Let's try this one. So it'll bring up all these songs, and if you find one you like, you can come in here and go copy. I'm going to go back to YouTube, drop that in, paste, okay, and here it is. This is a YouTube video with the audio internal. And then what I like to do is, I'll go up here to my search bar and type in download YouTube music. Okay, download YouTube music. One of the first things that comes up is YouTube to MP3 converter. I can click on that, and it brings this up. Come over here, and come down here and hit share, and copy the link to it. So now I've got the link to this video, and I can drop it onto here, hit convert. And now, this is an MP3, I can download that, save file, right to my computer. Now, all the rest of this stuff, it's trying to get you to download their like software and crap. I don't know what that is. Just ignore it. You don't want any of this, okay? You want none of that. Just, you can go to your downloads now, and here it is. Okay, here it is. This is the file, and you can take that just like these files here. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, and you can just drag and drop those right in to your videos here. Just drag and drop them, easy as pie. All right. We are back. I'm going to go ahead and remove my audio from there, just because I want to have it capable of trailing into the next video. So now what I need to do is, let's see, go back data. We need to go to the sorting folder, back to these videos, and I'm going to load these videos that I made today into my video that's going to be, well, the intro basically. So this is my intro, and I'm going to load these in, and you can see I can drop them right in the middle between what is going to be the ending for all my videos this way forward and the intro for all my videos this way forward. And I can just drop them right in, and boom, they start to load immediately. Wonderful. Wonderful tech. And I think, yep, they are already in there. And I can also now come back in, go back into my data, go back into the family blogs, and now I can take my intro music and drop it back in. Alright, so now it's back in, and I can tell it where to stop. So preemptively, I'm just going to stop it right in there. We'll go to music options. There's music options. We'll put set end point there. And boom, there it is. Endpoint set. And I think I'm going to go ahead and drop in my outro music, which is this one here. Alright, so I'm going to take that one and I'm going to drop it in. Let's drop it in right there. So now at the end, you can just leave them out. If you want to leave them out, just tell Mommy before you want to play with them, okay?
This can go here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, look at here and say bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, now my outro video here is obviously from another day, and it's got both kiddos. So what I want to do is I'm going to change it through some sort of visual effect that will allow me to make it clear that that's an outro, and I'll also pull the audio off of it. So this is the basic idea of how I do my editing. So I can come in here if I want, and I can add comments wherever I so choose. Like here I can go to home, and I can add a caption and say something like Ryan's World, and that's in white, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to black. Actually, I tell you what, I'll probably put in red just to make it really pop, and I'll make it big like that. And so yeah, there it is. There it is right there. Bam. Boom. There it is. It's so easy. Like, the editing with this is so easy. You can do this to all the videos, like just anything the heck you want. Like even this text here, like I can come in here, I can make it phase. Oh, hang on, let me turn my speakers off. I can make it phase through when it comes in up here. I can make it flash in. Like I can do all sorts of weird stuff if I so choose. And it's just very handy. Like, it's a very handy piece of technology. Like this closing video here that I want to kind of edit, like I can go ahead and take it and I can just go to video options. I can just turn the volume all the way off on that just as I want. I can go to over here. I can make it look however I want to make it look. Like there's all sorts of different effects that are available. So yeah, this is my setup. This is how I edit videos, and I don't find it to be, after using it a good bit, I don't find it to be very complicated. And the glory of this is the video editing software and all the audio and all of it is all completely free, and that's really handy. Now, I may have said this previously, it's kind of complicated to find the old software these days, but I will post a link in the description as to how to do that. And I'll post links in the description to the camera I use and everything. Everything's going to be there. So, yeah. All right. All right. I just want to show this thing once it's all said and done. I've got all my captions and all my audio the way I want to have it done. You can see I've got captions and things all throughout. Just in areas sort of where I want to explain some things away, or what have you. You can see the caption pop up in exclamation in some areas. And again, they're all throughout. You can see little areas where I've added editing to the video, and it demonstrates that for us, and basically gives us everything they want to have. Like what I've done here, this is actually a credit. When you click add a credit, it puts a black screen at the end. And if you click add a title, it'll put a black screen at the beginning. So you got your titles, your captions, and your credits. It's just a really handy, easy thing to do. And if I wanted to, anywhere around in here, I could click and hit record narration, and I can just drop a narration right in. It's a very simple task. All right, so now that this thing is all completely done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I guess first I'll hit save to save my little project the way it is, and now I'm going to hit save movie. Now I'm going to do the down arrow. I'm going to save it for high definition display. That's 1080p, and it's going to give me, you know, all the options in the world. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into number 7 here, which is Ryan's Mystery Egg. I'm going to save this thing as Ryan's Mystery Egg and just hit save. And it's going to take a little while to save it, and then I'll be able to upload that. I'll show that as well. Alright, when this thing is done, it'll pop up a message like this saying that it's done, and I can click Open Folder. And there it is, right there. Now, some YouTube. And on YouTube, up here at the top, there's this little plus video thing. Click on that. Click Upload Video. And now I can simply take my video and drag it and drop it. And there it is. It's already got my title on there because I made the title of the video when I made it. And I can add it to a playlist. That's interesting. I could add it to a playlist. I've got to figure that out. Alright. I don't know what that was all about, but I hit the X up there and closed it, and then reopened it from down here, and now everything's where it's supposed to be. So here are all my playlists. This is a personal video, so I'm going to hit done. And then I'm going to go next. And all this is nothing I'm going to use. Next. It's going to be public. Anybody can see it. And I'm going to hit publish. And now it's going to take 1 hour and 3 minutes to upload that video, which is, what, how long was it? 13 minutes in full HD, which is not bad. And yeah, so it's just got to sit here for a while and get that done. So I've got other things I've got to do, so I'm going to go do those now. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. That should outline most of what I do. And I guess with that in mind, there's only really one thing left to do. And that is... Have a good night, everybody.